Hey guys, it's Cece, and today I'm here to talk about all of my favorite things from the month of May. There are lots of different types of things on my favorites list this month, from movies to YouTube videos, to candles, to new arrangements behind me. There's lots of stuff going on, so let's just jump in so I can talk about all of my favorite stuff from the month of May. So the very first thing that I have to talk about is my new tattoo. I will cut away to a clip of it because it's kind of hard to show you it just like this, but it was a tattoo in honor of a couple of things. First of all, the fact that I graduated in May, which is a favorite, but I've talked enough about that already that I feel like I don't know if I need to list that as another favorite. So, I graduated college, that was a good thing, but I got the tattoo because I graduated and because I did my first ever sponsored video, both of which were like huge deals, and I wanted to celebrate both, and so I got a tattoo. It was done by an awesome woman named Kate in Pennsylvania. I will leave the link to her Instagram down in the description below if you want to go and see the other stuff that she does. She also did a tattoo that Janelle has, and so I really wanted to go to her again. And this tattoo in particular is inspired by Lord of the Rings. I just sent Kate lots of pictures of the maps from Lord of the Rings because I knew I wanted something to celebrate my love for that series. I am a lover more of the movies than I am of the books, though I have read the books, but they were like a huge part of my life for a really long time. I have like all the extended editions with all the special features, and I've seen everything on every DVD. My love for them is just very intense, and so I wanted to get something to celebrate that. And now I have this cool mountain tattoo that I'm a huge, huge fan of. So that's up to 2, because we've got the Deathly Hallows, we got the mountains. Whatever will be next, you'll just have to stay tuned to see. The next favorite I want to mention is actually the thing I'm wearing, and that is this cool space button-down. You must all know that I like short-sleeve button-downs. They have been featured in favorites before, and I wear them constantly. I wore one in the last video that I posted. I love short-sleeve button-downs, and I'm not ashamed of it. This one in particular is from Forever 21, and I just absolutely love it. I love the little symbols on it. I've wanted kind of a cool space shirt. I know that's a weirdly specific thing to want, but I did, and I found this when I was at Forever 21, and it just sang to me. I just knew I had to have it. Plus, it fits me really nicely, and the first time I wore it, a friend of mine came up to me, and she was like, you know, what I associate with you the most strongly is really cool, like, fun patterned button-downs, and I was like, really? That's so nice of you to say that to me. So it just fit in the collection really nicely, and I'm a really big fan of this one, and the way it fits, and how fun it is. The next thing that I want to mention is a YouTube series called Herstory. This was recommended to me in the comments of a queer media recommendations video that I did, and I finally got around to watching it in May. Really, really enjoyed it. It's only 6 episodes long, so I definitely recommend that you check it out. You can get through it in no time. The series is about the dating lives of queer and trans women, and it's specifically about 2 trans women in California, and just sort of identity, their dating lives, where they're at in their lives, and it's just really nice. It doesn't shirk on talking about the really tough stuff, and then it's also really positive, and there's this really nice romance that's happening, and I just really, really enjoyed watching it. I'm so glad that someone recommended it to me, and I mean, it takes almost no time to get through, so if you haven't watched it already, I encourage you to, because I really, really enjoyed it. Another YouTube thing that I really loved was a cover of Waving Through a Window, which is from Dear Evan Hanson, and it was a cover that was on Thomas Sanders' channel. He did the cover with Dodie Clark and Ben J. Pierce. Wow, that was an intro. I haven't seen Dear Evan Hanson, and I haven't really listened to Dear Evan Hanson, but I've watched this video like 100 times. I think it is one of the best covers that I've ever seen on YouTube. I'm so into it, and I got about halfway through the video before I was like, this song is incredible. I have to know like what this is, what it's from, and then when I found out it was from Dear Evan Hanson, it really jumped up the need for me to go see that show. I already wanted to see it, but this really cranked up the desire. I love all 3 of these people. I watch Dodie's channel constantly, and every time Dodie and Thomas do a cover, I'm like, gotta watch it right now, gotta be on that. So to see this was just really great, and I love this video, and I love how happy they are when they totally nail it at the end. I also watched and loved a couple of movies, the first of which is Sailor Moon R, the movie. As I've been saying for a couple of months now, I'm watching Sailor Moon for the first time. There's a new dub that's been coming out, and so Janelle and I have been slowly watching the series. We finished the 2nd season, and so we watched the movie Sailor Moon R. This was just in general a really good time. I've been loving Sailor Moon, and I've I've really started to love all of these characters, so it was fun to watch more of a full-length story unfold. As much as I love the little shorter episodes, it was kind of fun to see an extended storyline play out with all of the characters and the interactions I love, the relationships that I really love. This was just a really fun movie. Janelle had been building it up because it was like her favorite when she was a kid, so I was very nervous going into it. Like, what if I don't like it? I think I'll break her heart, but luckily I really, really enjoyed it, and I'll definitely be watching it again. But now, all I want is to watch the third season, and I can't because the second half of the third season isn't out yet, and I'm not with Janelle, and both of those things are killing me. I think they're killing Janelle. We just want to keep watching Sailor Moon. The other movie that I saw and adored in May was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Of course, we went and saw it pretty early after it came out, which is exactly what I wanted to do. This is one of my most anticipated movies of the year. And actually, I just went and saw it a second time a couple of days ago, and it stands up to a rewatch, which is great because it's always a good thing when a movie can stand up to be rewatched over and over again. I don't think this one is quite as strong as the first one, but I still really loved it as a sequel, and I continue to love all of these characters. I think this has a really great redemption storyline, and I am such a sucker for well-written redemption arcs. Plus, the music was wonderful. How could it not be? How can you make a Guardians of the Galaxy movie and have terrible music? Just wouldn't happen. So, yeah, really loved Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I've also been, like, already watching videos that are, like, dissecting it, guessing what's gonna happen next, how it's gonna cross over with the Marvel Universe in general. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's my favorite of the superhero movies, the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, so I mean, I'm really happy that the second one was good, but I'll be honest, in my heart, I was pretty sure it was going to be great to begin with. The next thing that I want to talk about is a candle, and that is this Wonder Woman candle. It came in the last Owl Crate box, and I love it so much. It smells really tropical, and I have lots of candles in my room, but they're all very wintry scents. Like, I have a gingerbread one. I can't burn a gingerbread candle in June. So when I got this, and it was like really tropical, I was so excited. It smells amazing. I've been burning it constantly. This candle was made by diocandlecompany.com, which I will leave the link to down below, and you can actually get 10% off of something you order from them if you use the coupon code OWLCRATEWW. Should be right here. This isn't like sponsored or a shout out or anything. I legitimately just love this candle, and I think that it is really nicely done and it smells great, and I'm gonna light it as soon as I'm done filming this video. Even though I haven't seen Wonder Woman yet. What am I doing? How have I not seen Wonder Woman yet? The second to last thing I want to talk about is the thing that's behind me, and that is my mug shelf. I have so many mugs, like too many mugs. This is not close to all of my mugs. I have a bunch at school that are packed away in storage. I have a couple of others hanging around on my shelves. There's one upstairs. Like, I own a lot of mugs, but I have always wanted to be able to have a shelf that's dedicated to highlighting a few of them. And then in May, when I got back from school and unhauled a bunch more books, I cleared off a full shelf's worth of space, and I knew that it was finally time for me to have a mug shelf. And now it exists. These are just a few mugs that I really love. They're from Disney, they're from people who have given them to me as gifts. As you can see, I use one from my sister, the little library card one, to hold all of my bookmarks. They're just useful and cute, and I have such a mug problem, but I don't care because now I get to display them, and that's really all that matters. And the final favorite I want to show you, I'm just gonna have to do clips because I can't pull it down right now, and please look away if you are, like, horrified by sculptures that are made out of books. Like, if you can't stand the thought of a book being turned into something other than a book, just, you're done. You gotta leave the video. I'm sorry, because I'm gonna show it off because I love it. But I got this beautiful Hogwarts castle that is made from the first book in the Harry Potter series. This was given to me as a gift by my aunt and my grandmother. It was a graduation present, and I just love it. It was so, so thoughtful of them. I never in a million years could have possibly come up with this gift. It lights up, which is really nice. I'll try to get a good clip of what it looks like when it's lit up in a dark room because it is beautiful and it glows from the castle. It also glows a little bit from inside Hagrid's hut. I love that Hagrid's hut is on there. It is such a nice touch. Right now it's currently tucked away at the very top of my shelves, so you can't see it when I film, but I love it there because I get to walk into my room and it's basically the first thing my eyes go to on my shelves. It's just big and well done. And seriously, such a great way to highlight my love of Harry Potter. I am so pleased with it. So there you go. Those are my favorite things from the month of May. What were some of your favorite things in the month of May that you saw or read or did or whatever? Please let me know those things down in the comments below as well. What did you think of some of my favorites? Have you seen Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? Let me know all of your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye!